started. Again, remember to turn on the notification bell because this week we will be together updating you on absolutely everything on the market, and we start with Chelsea because Chelsea have decided in the last 24 hours to activate the recall option they had in the contract with Borussia Dortmund for Aaron Anselmino. So a new centre-back immediately returning to Chelsea from Borussia Dortmund loan. Decision made by the club. Chelsea were already evaluating this opportunity around November, December, when Anselmino started playing very well for Borussia Dortmund, and then they decided to take some time before going to activate this clause, also because the player was quite happy at Dortmund. Today, if you see the images released by BVB, he was emotional in saying goodbye to his teammates, to the technical staff. He was feeling very good at Dortmund. But Chelsea decided to recall Anselmino. Chelsea's decision is also because they knew that Borussia Dortmund, I can reveal to you, at the beginning of December, made clear to people close to the player that they wanted to try sign Anselmino on a permanent transfer in the summer. They were preparing a budget to make an official bid to Chelsea and try sign Anselmino on a permanent deal. But Chelsea made clear immediately that Anselmino was part of their long-term plan, a smart signing from Chelsea, from Argentina. Boca Juniors, and so now the player back at Cobham, back at Chelsea. Let's see how Chelsea will assess their centre-back situation, because from what I'm told, after this Anselmino move, Chelsea discussions are still ongoing. Chelsea conversations internally are still ongoing. So the market with Chelsea is not going to be over. I can tell you this. At the moment, this is the feeling. Then, never say never in football. It's not in my control. But what I'm told is that there is movement still at Chelsea. So Anselmino going back. Don't forget what I told you about Jeremy Jacquet, because for this defender there is a battle ongoing. Bayern calling, Liverpool calling, Chelsea want him. Chelsea already made big steps on player side, and Chelsea had a mission in Rennes a few weeks ago to try advance on the deal. Chelsea don't want to sell the player in the January window, but could accept to sell the player now in January or eventually in the next weeks, even when the market is closed, for the summer. So this is a possibility. And Chelsea are absolutely in conversation, absolutely in the race to sign Jeremy Jacquet for summer 2026. So Chelsea remain busy with the Jacquet story. Remember that the transfer fee is around 65-70 million euros. Rennes want a record sale after they sold Jeremy Doku to Manchester City for 64 million euros. And so let's follow that story. But I'm told that might not be over for Chelsea. There could be more movements because they are looking for a midfielder. Douglas Luiz is an option in case Juventus and Chelsea can agree on the deal, but Chelsea would only do a loan, not with an obligation to buy. There are also more options in the list at Chelsea, not only Douglas Luiz. So, new midfielder is a possibility. Let's see if Chelsea decide to do something else, but Chelsea will be busy these days. Chelsea are going to be busy because they want to make some movements. So, we said about Anselmino, we said about the centre-back situation, and let's see with the midfielder and more what's gonna happen for